Hey, I got there, guys. It is 5:40 p.m. on a Friday. Just got home from work. Got my two-way radio installed, all tuned up. It's putting out some decent power. It's basically a ham radio, you know, amateur radio. Yeah. So that's all set up. And the reason for that radio is just because the places I go, there's usually no cell phone service. So got to have something, right? And that's also good for vehicle-to-vehicle communications when we do trail runs. So it's a multi-band radio, so I think it'll work out pretty good. It's expensive. Well, it's not that expensive either. It's all right. It's a mid-range amateur radio. Let's put it that way. It's not a CB radio, but it'll pick up CB frequencies. Okay, so right now I'm working on the roof rack. It's making wind noise, and I think that's because the air deflector that's built into the thing does not go all the way up to the solar panels. There's a gap between the solar panels and the air dam. So I'm thinking that's what it is. So I made my own air dam, but I still got to cut it. Yeah, I got a piece of sheet metal and I cut it and I bent it because we got a bender at work. So during my break time or lunchtime, go in there and bend the thing to the right angle I want. But now I got to cut that bottom piece that goes over the hood line there because it's not straight. It's got a curve to it. So I'm thinking, take the old one off and just trace it on the new one, copy it. The new air deflector's bigger, so it'll go all the way up past the, up to the solar panels. And hopefully that cures the noise I'm getting, the rumble I'm getting when I'm picking up speed on there. For now, yeah, that's what it is. Hopefully I can get this done, or at least get it cut and get the thing primered so I can mount it up tomorrow. And then the muffler, well, I ordered a Gynomax Ultra Flow X something super, and that'll have to be yeah, we'll just have to make that work. Take it down to the Valley Muffler where I go, and I'm sure these guys can fix me up with something, right, to make it work. Hopefully it sounds better. Like I said, it idles good, but getting into it, it's too loud. I don't like that. I like the nice rumble it has when at idle, but getting into it's no good. So that's just going on here. I'm still in my work clothes because I want to get this done before it gets dark. I got to take the old deflector off. I got the light bar off so I can trace out that little curve that's cut into it and copy it. And then primer up the piece I got, which is over here. In the truck, I got my tester out. Hopefully it still works. This is from like the 80s, you know. SWR meter, watt meter, what else does it do? Modulation, RF, SW power. It's got a, 500 watt dummy load. Oh no, it's only got a 25 watt dummy load. I got my meter hooked up. This has to go in line between the antenna and the radio. Okay, so you got transmitter on one side, antenna on the other, right? External load. But I also got a new microphone for her, the Rudedogii noise canceling amplified microphone. So it's got amplification adjustment there. This works out really good. What I didn't like is having to open it up to put the battery in, because the screws seem to be really cheap. I mean, I couldn't find a screwdriver that would fit that very good. I think only 2 screws actually, I had a confident grip on them. The other one's kind of, man, I really had to push and keep it from slipping. I wonder if I can find these at a hardware store, find something with a better head on there. So I only put 2 in, but okay, so that's in. We'll turn the radio on. Now this radio has its own SWR meter right there on the bottom scale. SWR, audio 1 2. I actually hear my voice coming out of the garage over there. Audio 1 2. Let's check the SWR here, because here I'm not seeing anything. Over here, let's see, there's a way to do this. You got to put it on set, calibrate it, and then you put it on an RUV. So, got to put the hand down for that. All right, guys, it's like an hour later. Had to jump up and down a couple times to back to the truck. Put the antenna up, put it down, and eventually I had to cut it. It's too long for 11 meters, which is CB radio, so I had to cut it down a few times. Finally got it down low, and now I'm checking the wattage on it. I'm on the 250 scale here, right here, 250 watts, and it's putting out, this is dead key, nothing. I'm on sideband, but check out sideband swing. Audio hitting that 250 mark. Audio. Go to AM. Switch it over to AM, which is less power, and there's dead key right there. Over 100. Audio is 150. Awesome. If this meter's right. So hey guys, not only am I not happy with the exhaust sound, but also the roof rack is making noise, wind noise. I gotta figure something out with that. And I'm only going like 45 right now. The faster I go, the noisier it gets. I don't know whether you can hear it. Wind noise on the roof rack. So hey guys, it is Sunday. I'm up in on Vantage Point up in Rolling Heights. It's in the hills that separates LA and Orange County. LA County's that side, and this side's Orange County. It's about 1,200 feet. Just up here having a cup of coffee, listening to the radio. My new Stryker SR-955HPC Plus. Hooked it up to the meter the other day, and it's my meter says it's putting out, but my meter's from like the 1980s, so hopefully it still works. Putting out some good power. I got the SWR down. I had to cut some of the antenna to get it tuned, but I think everything's working good there. I got some of my wiring done in the back for the charge controller, and I've got a couple of circuit breakers. I got one circuit breaker on the battery and another circuit breaker on the solar panels. What I didn't have yesterday was some screws to screw it down, and I'm not sure, should I screw it down to that carpeting stuff back there? I mean, it's going to screw to the steel behind there, but it's like, maybe I ought to cut it out and then screw it down. I'm not sure. I just put insulation back there, so it's like, now I got to cut the insulation. But anyway, yeah, that stuff has to be mounted and screwed down. So that, I got to put the battery back there, but there's no sense of me driving around with a battery in the back. It's open. It's not locked up like it was in the Colorado. So it's like, for right now, there's no reason to carry that battery around. I'll just I'll hook it up when I'm ready to go somewhere. And by the way, I don't have a 12-volt cooler, so what good is the battery? I mean, that's what the solar panels and the battery's for. To run my 12-volt beer cooler, right? Yeah. Oh, by the way, the solar panels are not affecting the satellite radio receive, you know, the antenna. I figured out the display. This is perfect like this. It's dark enough. The other one with the white screen is like driving with at night with the TV on, you know, it's just like it's too much. Even this is a little much. I can actually turn this down. Let's see right here. That's perfect. Especially at night, right? I don't need all that other nonsense on there. I gotta stop and get gas on the way home. Yeah. I think this is gas over here, right? All right. So what's the motor sound like? Not liking it. Not liking it at all. Overcast. I'm back home. I need to wrap this up. I just want to mount this stuff, and I'm getting all worked up about it because, you know, with the carpet thingy and the backing I put, the padding for sound, it's like having trouble securing it to the back. The steel back here is not flat, right? So I'm trying to screw it down to something, and it's like, this isn't working out. And I'm like, all right, maybe if I cut this out and secure it straight to the steel back, but you know what? I don't plan on leaving it back here permanently. This is just temporary till I get a shell on, you know, then I'll move all this stuff into the shell, camper shell. For right now, it's like, you know what? Let's just Velcro this on. There's got some screws, but they're not really screwed to nothing except this stuff. They don't go all the way through to the steel, and I think that'll work. I got some Velcro stickers. I think that'll work. Temporarily. Now I got to put the circuit breakers here. And I think I got to label them because I'm going to forget which one's which. But one's the battery and one's the panels. They say not to hook this up. They say to hook this up to the battery first, and then the solar panels. Don't hook this up without the battery connected. So with these, I can disconnect it easily. There, that opens the circuit. Push the button. Everything's disconnected, and the battery's not even on there yet. So it's good. I think that'll work. I think I might get some flat black paint just to fill these in because I don't like that. Just not that anybody's gonna see it, but messed up there, didn't I? Dope. Yeah, see, I actually ran the cables down instead of straight out. Dumbbell, there was already a hole down there too. Dum-dum. So I gotta secure those circuit breakers, and then I still gotta do find out where am I gonna hook this light up to. I need to hook up power and a switch. That's a whole nother project.